Welcome to the True YouTube Moderator channel, where I identify problems with the YouTube systems and offer realistic solutions to those issues. It's certainly been a while since my last video, but unfortunately, personal lives can get in the way sometimes. Though I've still been keeping track of the issues I've previously covered, and I've been posting updates on Twitter the first of every month. To summarize the reports I made there, some things have been improving while I've been away, and some things have not. Alright, enough promoting things nobody cares about. It's time to talk about another problem relating to misleading metadata. And this one is more concerning because it's something some of the more popular YouTube channels are guilty of doing themselves. If you haven't already guessed from the title, we're talking about what I describe as time limit videos, which are any videos that say they will be deleted after a certain period of time, a common example being 24 hours. The concept of these titles by themselves is actually pretty smart. It's similar to the idea of limited time merchandise. It creates the idea of exclusivity, since you get to say you are one of the few people who got to buy, or in this case watch, this material before it was no longer available. This increases perceived value and thus would get more sales/views. This makes the titles very useful for videos relating to announcements on your channel, though overuse could have the opposite effect. I honestly have zero problems with these titles. At least I would if they were being used for their intended purpose. Clearly this isn't happening though, cause I keep finding videos claiming they'll be deleted in 24 hours, except they were uploaded months ago. In fact, I could exaggerate and say that these titles are never used for their intended purpose because technically there isn't any evidence to suggest otherwise. It makes it a bit hard to tell how big of an issue this really is, which is a bit annoying. The reason this is a problem is because once a video goes past their stated time limit, they break one of the many rules YouTube has regarding misleading metadata. This being the one that states you are not allowed to use the title, thumbnails, description, or tags to trick users into believing the content is something it is not. In this case, viewers are led to believe the video is time limited, and that if they don't watch now, they won't be able to later. Comparing it to our earlier example, it'd be like offering limited time merchandise, but it later becomes available as a regular item a few days after the sale, lowering the value of what you got since it's no longer considered exclusive. The customers have effectively been ripped off, and that's kind of what happens with these videos, especially when YouTube just says it's recommended for you without showing the upload date. What's worse is that in some cases, the creator adds a little comment saying they won't delete the video if it gets a certain amount of likes or views. While this doesn't appear to count as incentivization spam due to the policy's wording, I personally find holding content hostage a bit distasteful. Feel free to share your thoughts on this in the comments below though, I'm very interested to hear what you think. There is one more problem regarding time limit videos, but this one relates to when the videos actually get deleted. The few times I find it happens, I've found that some people go out their way to re-upload the videos after they get removed. I get that archiving videos can be important, but I feel in this instance it defeats the point of the original videos. This is entirely up to the original creators though, as it's their content, not mine. Now that the issues have been addressed, what is the best way to find videos like these to judge how big this problem is? In this case, it's pretty simple. Just search "this video will be deleted in" and at a random time. 24 hours seems to be the most effective, but other times work as well. I managed to record a list of 55 videos with these titles before I got tired of searching. I've included the list in my public datasheet, so feel free to check that out later. While many of these videos were created by smaller channels, there were a surprising number of bigger channels who did this as well, including Jake Paul, Morgs, and Philip DeFranco. In fact, Philip had the oldest video dating back to 2008, over a decade ago. To be fair though, this data was collected back in April, so perhaps some changes have happened since then. Checking back on it, it turns out there was. In a surprising twist, Philip DeFranco's video was made private at some point, so the new oldest becomes only 4 years old. That's still a long time, but it is a major improvement. Another change is that this video by Just Cryptic was changed to be unlisted. Both of these examples are funny because they could have just deleted the videos and nobody would be surprised. They literally said they might delete the videos, so. The next change was, oh wait, there wasn't any. Every other video is still up, completely unchanged since I last saw it. So basically, what this tells us is that if you use these titles to make people think you've uploaded a limited time video, you have no obligation to take the video down even when the title becomes a lie. Your fans might be unhappy you lied, but YouTube does not care. Saying that, you might be wondering if I reported any of these videos. The answer is no, and the reason being that if they were going to be taken down by someone's report, we wouldn't have examples that are 4 years old. Well, either that or literally nobody tried reporting any of these videos for misleading titles. Which, if that's the case, suggests a much bigger problem with this website. I'll probably try report these videos after I've uploaded this anyway, so if I do, I'll make sure to give you guys updates. Overall, the solution for this problem is so simple, it's stupid. If you aren't going to delete your video after the time limit, then change the title. I mean, you'll still be a liar, but at least you won't be misleading new viewers and violating the guidelines. As for what said viewers can do, the only thing they really can is try to report videos that exceed the advertised time limit for misleading metadata and hope for the best, though I don't like your odds of success. However, I do not condone people harassing creators who do this, because 1, harassment is against the guidelines, and 2, chances are they'll keep the videos up out of spite, and then all you're doing is giving them extra attention they probably don't deserve. If YouTube doesn't want to do anything about these videos when they're reported, they could at least implement a way to schedule hiding or deleting videos you've uploaded for those who want to use these titles properly. We can already schedule when they first appear, so I don't think it'd be too difficult to do what is essentially the reverse. Should YouTube decide to actually care in future, this would help protect creators who want to follow through on deleting the video within the time limit, but might find they're unable to due to unforeseen circumstances. That's all I really have to say on the matter, but feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want to see me talk about more problems with this website, then feel free to subscribe to my channel and suggest some problems for me to address. Anyway, thank you for watching and have a nice day or night.